Okay, thank you for coming to the Healthier Together exercise class today. It's great to have you all. Be sure to get some water. We're going to be doing a strength class today, and it's going to be a strength class targeting all the muscles that are responsible for pushing. So we're going to be primarily doing upper body, and then the last two exercises are going to be for our legs, kind of those pushing motions with our legs. It's going to be a superset format, and I'll explain that kind of as we go. You'll catch on right away, trust me. But for right now, let's start off with some warm-up. So I'll put the stability ball off to the side and do some hamstring stretches. So you're going to point that left toe up towards the sky, keeping your back nice and flat, and then right toe up towards the sky, just alternating like that. Doing a good pace here. And hamstring curls, so you're bringing your heel to your glutes like that, and then get your arms involved, back and forth just like so. So you're gonna feel it today throughout your chest, triceps, and shoulders, as well as, like I said, a couple of leg exercises as well near the end of the workout. And arm, shoulders, circle forward and backwards. And into some marches. So drive that knee up towards your chest just like that. And now go into a jog. So you're gonna be just doing a slight jog here for the next 40 seconds. When the clock marks 28, we're gonna go right into those exercises. So I'll show you what we're gonna be doing. You're gonna have the stability ball behind your back just like that, with your dumbbells right here together. So you're gonna be squeezing your dumbbells, they're together just like that. You're gonna have the ball positioned behind your head, and bringing your chest or your weights down towards your chest, still squeezing the dumbbells together, and then pressing back up towards the ceiling like that. You're gonna feel that throughout your chest. And then once you're done with that, you're gonna immediately go into the next exercise. We'll give about 15 seconds for transition, I suppose. But hold the weights together again, and then bring the weights behind your back, targeting more of that tricep muscle, just like that. So we didn't get started right at that 28, but here, let's start. So get in position. We'll start in about 10 seconds. So ball positioned behind your head like that. Squeeze your glutes so your back is nice and flat across. Squeeze those dumbbells together, and let's begin now. So lowering those weights down to your chest, squeezing on the way up. You'll notice you'll feel that throughout your entire chest, and also squeezing your glutes as well. This is actually like a full body exercise because you got to keep your body nice and flat, straight across like a board. And by doing that, you're really engaging your glutes and a little bit of your hamstrings as well. So slow and controlled, squeezing those dumbbells together on your way up and on the way down. You're gonna feel that throughout your chest. Good work. And relax now. Arms all the way up. And bring your dumbbells behind your head. And pressing up just like that, squeezing your triceps. So the first one was targeting our chest. This one's targeting more of our tricep. Excellent work. You got about 20 more seconds of this, and then we'll take a quick break. Excellent work. 5 seconds. And relax. Awesome. Okay, let's stand up. Move around a little bit. Do some hamstring curls. Keep our bodies moving. More of an active rest, so we keep that heart rate up, but also moving our body, giving our muscles the rest they need. and maybe into some jumping jacks side to side, like that. Good. Now, when you're doing these exercises, especially the ones we just did, where we're pressing up and then we're putting back behind our head, you can use the stability ball like we did, or you can just lay on the ground as well. The stability ball is gonna make it more of a full body motion, full body exercise, but if you just wanna lay on the ground and do that onto your back, that's fine too. All right, let's get ready for a round 2 of these 2 exercises. So grab your weights and begin here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeezing your weights, squeezing your dumbbells together, lowering down and up just like that. So don't let your hips go down towards the floor like that. Squeeze your glutes. Excellent job. You're gonna really start feeling that throughout your chest. 5 more seconds of this, and then we'll switch into the other one. And relax if you want to take a quick 15 seconds, kind of shake out your hands a little bit. We're holding on those weights, so you might feel that throughout your forearms as well. And weights above your head, squeeze your glutes, weights together, and bring them back behind your head, all the way through your triceps. About 40 to 45 seconds. Take any breaks as needed. If you need to just stop for a little bit, shake it out, rest, and then go back into the exercise. Awesome. And 3, and 2, and 1. Only one more round of those 2 exercises, then we're switching it back up. All right, active rest. Going to those jumping jacks, side to side. You got about a minute rest here. Keeping your heart rate elevated. Awesome. And maybe into that full jumping jack now. So you're jumping every time. All right, we'll begin here in about 15 seconds. So we can position ourselves either on the ground or on that stability ball once again. And get into position. Squeeze those dumbbells together and begin here in 3, 2, and 1. Really press those dumbbells together between your hands. The more you do that, the more you're gonna feel that throughout your chest. Keeping those glutes engaged as well. Never letting your back go down into close to the yoga mat. You got about 5 seconds here. Push through it and relax. Okay, about 15 seconds. Shake it out a little bit. And let's get ready for that second set. And begin now. Go within that range of motion too. If you start feeling it right below your elbows, try to just shorten your range of motion into your triceps. So only go down about this far rather than like maybe all the way right here. And about 10 more seconds. and relax. Okay, now go into that jumping jack. I'm gonna explain the next two exercises. So you're doing your jumping jacks and watching what we'll be doing next. So we'll be standing up for one of the exercises, and then I'm gonna have you hop down onto the yoga mat for the second round of these two. So you'll be standing up right here, dumbbells even with your ears, squeezing your shoulder blades together. You're just simply going to press the dumbbells above your head and back down. When you're pressing up, keep that your whole body engaged. So your core is engaged, your glutes are engaged. We're not leaning back, we're not leaning forward. And then when you press your weights up, go directly above your head, like that. You don't want to be leaning them forward like that at all. It's going to target more of that deltoid and into our back if we keep our weights directly above our head like that. So that's our first one, and then you'll get a 15-second transitional break, and you're gonna go down to the yoga mat. You can hold on to your dumbbells like that, and we'll be going into a push-up. You can go push-ups from your feet, you can go push-ups from your knees, or you can go push-up from an elevated surface. So if you wanted to be like to your couch, into that elevated surface, it's going to be less resistance. If that's still difficult for you to do that on the knee or on the foot push-up, you can also go from the wall, where you're standing right in front of the wall, pressing up. You'll still feel that throughout your chest, but it's just a little bit less intense of a version of a push-up. So whichever one you want to do, doesn't matter. You're still going to feel that burn. It's still going to feel great. So let's get ready here. 15 seconds. When the clock marks 18:30, we will begin that overhead press. So get with those dumbbells set even with your ears and begin. Directly above your head, squeezing your core, squeezing your abs, squeezing your glutes. Everything is strong. Good. We're going to do about 45 seconds of this. Good work. Pressing up and above. All pushing motion exercises today. Join us next week. We'll be doing those pulling so you can even yourself out. And 5 seconds. Starting to get difficult. Take any breaks as you need and relax. Okay. So quick transition. 15 seconds. When the clock is at 17:30, you can begin your push-ups. And I'm gonna go from the knees and begin. You can go from the wall, you can go from a countertop or your couch. Whatever you wanna do, just be sure you're keeping that core engaged the entire time. So it's a full body exercise rather than just the muscles we're really targeting. Good work. All right, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. All right. Get a break in. You start with those jumping jacks side to side. Or you can do a jog. Just keeping your heart rate up like that. We'll be doing this until 16 minutes. Marks on the clock. Once it marks 16 minutes, you can grab your dumbbells and we'll go into that overhead press again. All right. Good work. And let's grab your dumbbells. And when the clock is at 15:45, we'll begin that overhead press. 5 seconds, get in position. Dumbbells even with your ears. and push directly over your head. We got about 45 seconds here. And take any breaks as you need. So if you start to really feel it at any point in the 45 seconds, just take a quick break. It's fine. Do a rep, take a break, do what you got to do to get through the workout. Excellent. 10 seconds, push through it. And 3, and 2, and 1. Awesome. All right. Down to the yoga mat or onto the wall, onto a couch, whatever you want to do for those push-ups. We'll begin here in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And you don't have to grab onto the dumbbells either if you're going from the floor. It's just a suggestion, different way, different version of a push-up. Targets some more of that grip strength and forearm strength for holding on to those dumbbells. Also kind of protects your wrist a little bit more if you don't like your wrist in that sort of position. So. Good. Less than 15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome work. Only one more round of those 2 exercises, and then we're on to some leg exercises. Good work so far. Get a drink of water. Start that jog once you're done with getting your drink of water. And we'll start again another set here when the clock marks 13. Doing great, everyone. So we're really exhausting those push muscles, right? So if you're starting to feel some fatigue, especially in that upper body, that's totally normal. Just be safe with the workouts, be safe with the exercises, making sure you take rests as needed throughout each 45-second interval. And let's begin now. Tight core, tight abs, tight glutes, overhead press. Good work. Good job keeping those arms going up. Pushing through, taking any breaks as needed. All right, you got about 5 seconds. One more repetition. Woo, good job. And down to the floor here, 15-second transition into those push-ups. And go from the knees, go from your feet, go from a couch or the wall, whatever you want to do. But let's begin now. 45 seconds of push-ups, here we come. Let's get through this. We got this. How many push-ups can you get in these last 15 seconds? If it's 1, that's okay. If it's none, that's okay. It's showing you really were working. Good. And 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Okay, now go into some jumping jacks. I'll show you the next 2 exercises we'll be doing. We got about 11 minutes left in the workout. Let's finish strong. Target some of those legs. Make it a full body workout. So, first exercise we'll be doing is a dumbbell lunge. So you have your dumbbells on either side of your hips. You're gonna lunge forward, dropping down, and then shooting through that front foot, coming back up to that starting position, and then left foot forward and back into that starting position. So it's kind of a power movement of pressing your body back up into that starting position, targeting a lot of our quadricep muscles when we're doing this. So that'll be the first one. And then you'll go into the side lunge. So you'll do the 45 seconds of that, 15-second transition, and into a side lunge. And that's just simply bringing your leg out, dropping your hips back, keeping that knee from coming in. You want that knee more outward, and coming back up to center. Dropping your hips back. It's gonna target that side glute. Just like that. All right. So, also, if you don't want to use dumbbells when you're doing this, if you just want to go body weight, you're still going to get a good workout in, but don't feel like you have to be holding on to the dumbbells the entire time. The first 4 exercises, we are holding on to those dumbbells, so those wrists, your wrists might start to get a little fatigued, and that is totally normal, but if you don't want to hold on to those dumbbells, just go with body weight. All right, let's start here. And the clock marks 9 minutes. As you're doing these lunges, be sure to try and keep your body upright the whole time, shoulders squeezed back, hands right next to our hips. And let's begin. 45 seconds, here we go. Ooh, great song, here we go. Great finishing song for our last 2 exercises of the day. When you're doing this lunge as well, when you step forward, try to prevent that knee from coming in. You want that knee outward or completely level with your feet. And taking any rest within that 45 seconds that you need. And relax. 15-second transition. We'll go into those side lunges. Begin at 8 minutes. The final countdown. And let's begin. Dropping your hips back, keeping your back nice and flat. Letting your weight just kind of drop down towards your feet. Letting the gravity do the work with that. And then you're pressing up against gravity when you're coming back up. Really trying to keep those shoulder blades together as you're dropping your hips down and weights down with it. Good work, only 10 seconds left. And relax. Even yourself out if you did an odd number on one side. Finish out that exercise. And let's go into that jog again. More of that active rest. Get a drink of water if you need it. I need it. Good work. Okay, let's get ready. When the clock marks 6:15, we'll begin our second set of our leg exercises. I'm gonna walk over, grab my weights again, and get ready. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Our whole body is upright. We're squeezing our abs. We're bringing our shoulder blades together. Our shoulders are down and back. We're pressing through the front, or that front foot. We're pressing up through that front foot. Every time we come back to that starting position. Doing great. 15 seconds. Not letting your knee come in towards the midline of your body. And 3, 2, and 1. Awesome, okay. Quick 15-second transition. We're going to those side lunges. My yoga mat's moving along me here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Dropping your hips back, squeezing your glutes, squeezing your abs, keeping your back nice and flat. "15 seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. All right, into that jog for about a minute. You can do a jog or a jumping jack. Whatever you want to do, but just keep that heart rate up. It's an active rest. We're allowing our legs to recover while keeping our heart rate elevated. Open your arms forward, past your hips. If you're doing that jog, full jumps. If you're doing that jumping jack. Good. 15 more seconds for recovery. We'll grab your dumbbells. Hands by your hips. And get ready in 3, 2, 1, go. Something too with lunges is you don't have to do a huge step up forward. You can just do a smaller step forward when you're doing this. Helps keep your hips a little bit more level. Really targets a lot of that quadricep too. Awesome job. And 5. And relax. Awesome. 15-second transition. Let's go into those side lunges here. And the clock is at 2:30. And begin. Alternating, keeping your back nice and flat, dropping your hips down. Let's finish strong here. Been a good one today. I'm definitely feeling it throughout my shoulders, chest, and triceps, just as promised. All those pushing muscles, as well as starting to feel it in my legs as well. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. All right, let's set the weights aside. Let's do a few stretches here. So, left toe up towards the sky, dropping your hips back, and just holding here. Feel that stretch throughout your hamstring, all the way to behind your knee. Just holding this stretch. And let's go right foot in front now. Dropping your hips back. Back is staying nice and flat. Good. Bring your arm across your chest. Keeping your shoulders relaxed, but just pulling your arm across your chest. Feeling that stretch throughout your shoulder and mid-back area. And now the other side. Awesome work. Really feeling that throughout the muscle fatigue here is really starting to kick in. That's great. So we did something, right? All right, let's bring that neck, turn our head to the left, and look down at your left armpit, feeling that stretch throughout your right side of your neck and behind your right ear, keeping your shoulders relaxed. We'll go slightly over, but let's get these stretches in. This is a great neck stretch, especially after those overhead presses. This muscle can get overworked sometimes, so we want to target that, help it relax for our work day. And let's go the other side. Look to your right, look down at your right armpit, and hold here. Hold for another 3, 2, 1. Awesome job, everyone. Thanks for coming. It was great to have you. All upper body strength push. Join me next week, next Tuesday, and we'll be doing all strength pull. So trying to balance our bodies out, aligning it so we're all balanced and targeting some of those back and posterior muscles next week. And of course, the biceps as well. But triceps are feeling it, shoulders are feeling it, chest is feeling it, as well as through the hips from those lunges and side lunges. So thanks again for coming. We will see you all next Tuesday.